Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a bit of an exercise whereby I get your opinion because I just can't decide by myself. So I want to do a pan that palette in 2020. Yes, I would love to do a pan those eyeshadows, but I predominantly do my makeup in work, or that seems to be my current system. So it'd be more reasonable for me to be able to use a palette. So I have a few here. Okay, so I have three palettes I'm trying to choose between. So the first one is the Naked palette. There it is there, but also this is white. I've got two. Now before you think, Steph, what are you doing with two? I'll just let you know. So this was my first ever eyeshadow palette that I got, and my mom and dad I think got it for me for Christmas, I think. And here's where it's at. So there's actually 6 shades left. These 2 and these 4. And I have pan in that black one, look. And the reason why I was like, ooh, because I don't like gunmetal. I don't know how to use it, you know. And I actually used up quite a bit of these shades. And then for my birthday, 2 of my friends joined together and got me another one, you know. So this palette no longer exists or is being sold. So it wouldn't be that bad if I finished this one, would it? It takes so long. So this is the first option. There is, I think there's 1.7 grams in these. How many grams? Oh, sure, look at that. Look, it's rubbed off. There's 1.3 grams in each of these shades, but you know, there's not that much left bar gunmetal. So that's the first palette that I'm thinking of using up. Okay, so the next one, the one I'm kind of leaning towards, is the Urban Decay Vice 2. I think, aside from that eyeshadow palette, this is the oldest palette in my collection. No, what? This is the oldest palette in my collection, but after that, this is the oldest palette, okay? Now, before you like, what? That's broken. Now I've cleaned it off. Maybe I should have cleaned the palette before showing you. I got it for Christmas off my parents in like longer than I care to admit ago. And I was in my friend's house and her boyfriend at the time accidentally stepped on it. That's okay, the shadows are fine. So here's the shadows here. Yeah, maybe I should have cleaned it. Sorry about that. Again, Urban Decay. And I want to use this because, you know, one of their shades I think I'd actually be able to wear, except the fact that, look, there's 2 blacks in here. I really don't like a matte black with glitter in it. That's another black, and that might as well be a black. And like, black eyeshadows are impossible. Now, by no means, like, for me to pan, do I think I'm going to be able to finish this palette in a year, but I do think, you know, maybe I could get a lot of, as much as I can done of it within a year. And how many grams are in this? So there's 20 eyeshadows, 0.03 ounces or 0.8 grams. What do you guys think about this option? Thoughts? Like, wouldn't this be a big, nice one to get out of your collection? Like, I'm not able to declutter it. There's nothing wrong with it. I wouldn't mind using it. The blacks, I'm not sure what I would do, but this is the next option. And then my third one is this one. Now this one is really handy to hold. It's not that big. And it's the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone. So if you guys are already on my channel or do watch my videos, you know that I'm currently using this one in the Roulette Pan collab. I don't know how long this thing takes to pan. I've seen Rebecca Morgan pan a bit of it before she decluttered it. I've seen a load of people pan it. Just don't know how long it takes, can't remember. Not recently, other than Rebecca, have I seen some, well, I probably have, I just can't think of it now. But this one here has 0.3 ounces or 8.5 grams collectively. Sorry, there's a van just drove by. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 8 shades in here. So that's this option. Like, I'd like to pan this, but the other 2, like, I'd be more satisfied with using it up. But like, still, this one is on the radar for me. The only thing about this is these are not, I can't do a full look with this because these are all like satin shades. They're all lid shades. They're not like, they're none of them matte. Well, I don't find any of them matte. Bar that one over there. But I wouldn't be able to use it all in one go. So I'd have to work at a shade at a time. So the other option is, it's not another eyeshadow palette, but I was thinking, what about using, I don't know, focusing on this one, right? because you know, there is 6 shades left. Focusing on both this and this, but prioritizing this. So do you see the way there's a matte brown kind of crease blending shade there? Well, you know, use these, but don't use that matte brown up there. Use this one. You know, focus on this shimmery one here in the shade Sidecar as a lid shade, and Toasted. Like, focus on this one predominantly whilst bringing this one in as well. What do you think about that option? This is so difficult. Like, so that, and then, so those two together with the leaning towards the first Naked palette and the other one, and then like not doing this one. What are your thoughts? Like, I could also use that brow bone one as a, use the 2 of those together and like 1 shade of this. No, that's just overdoing it. You can't pan 3 palettes. What are your thoughts? What do you prefer? One of the 3? Do you prefer the combination of the 2? Do you think I should do those 2 together and pick 1 shade a month on this? I haven't an absolute notion. So I would really be interested in hearing what you guys have to say, and then come January 2020 we will pick one and we will pick whatever we decide here between us. I hope you guys have an input here, or this just would be, I'll still have to come up with an answer myself. But thank you so much for watching, and I'd be really interested to hear your thoughts. So let me know. Thank you. Bye.